Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. And as you see in this video, I will be making some molds using less resin silicone rubber. And they contacted me asking if I wanted to try their product, and I said yes because I've actually been wanting to try it. I've just been lazy and making molds, but I figured why not since they contacted me asking me if I wanted to, and I did. So I will be making molds today. In the quick overview, work time 40 to 15 minutes. Cure time is a little longer than what I'm used to, 8 hours to 15 hours. And it says that you should measure by weight, not volume. I did see someone also measure by volume, but I'll do it by weight since that's what it says it prefers. And it says it's low viscosity, which means it should be little bubbles, but I will still be putting my molds in the refrigerator just so that a lot of the bubbles will release. 1-to-1 ratio. Obviously don't heat it up, mix thoroughly, same old, same old. And it also kind of just shows you the steps on how to use the product if it's your first time using the product, but they're all kind of the same. Once you use one, you kind of use pretty much all, they're all almost pretty much the same. But yes, I will just kind of get started and not talk anymore because this is weird. Bye. I also wanted to mention that they also sent me their mold box kit. I don't know what it's called, but it's just, I think it comes with 8 pieces that you can make different size rectangles and squares to fit whatever it is you want to mold. And it also comes with clips and some double-sided tape if you want to use that. But yes, I just wanted to mention that as well. Alrighty, so I checked my little mixing cup to see if the silicone has cured, and it seems like it has, and it's only been, what time is it? A little after 6. It's only been around 4 hours after no, it's only been around 3 hours because I took it out of the fridge around 3. And now it's only a little past 6, so it's only been 3 hours for it to like really fully cure. And I just checked the thermostat in my apartment and it's 80 degrees, so that probably helps the curing. But even if it isn't like fully cured, I'm still gonna pop it out and just kind of let it sit and finish curing because I'm impatient. So let's just take these clips off. And like I mentioned before, if you buy their little molding box kit, it comes with these clips as well. I think 8 pieces of these little connectors to make different shapes and sizes of squares and rectangles. As well as double-sided tape. Probably should have taken the clips off last. I just like to make things more difficult for myself. Let's do this. But yeah, it's fully cured after 3 hours. Alright, I changed the background so you can see them a little better. But here's what they look like. I think I forgot to show you what they look like right after being poured, so you can kind of see the difference between the bubbles in the silicone and no bubbles like it is now. So yeah, just putting them in the fridge for about an hour will remove pretty much all the bubbles. I don't really mind if there's a few within the silicone. The reason why I put my molds in the fridge is to get rid of any bubbles that may be right up against the acrylic piece. I don't want any bubbles to interfere with what it is I'm molding. But putting them in the fridge, as you can see, causes the silicone to continue to release the bubbles without starting to cure. And if you know me, I like my clear molds to be bubble free. So my thoughts on the silicone, I like it. It's easy to work with. It has a long working time of 40 minutes. And if it's warm, like I said, your silicone will cure faster. I don't know if it'll cure faster or if they said 8 to 12 hours just to kind of be on the safe side. I wonder if the like cure time is like the normal, like around 4 hours, at least with my silicone that I normally use. It's around 4 hours. And like I said, these ones cured in around 3. So I feel like maybe they just said 8 to 12 to be on the safe side. But again, just kind of look at your mixing cup and see if that silicone is cured, and if that's cured, then your molds should be ready to pop out. The bubbles are released very, very good. I don't know if you were able to see, but I had a lot of air bubbles after I mixed my silicone, but I don't really care about that because I know I'm going to put it in the fridge. So I just mix however I need to mix, pour it, and then brush it to make sure I can get those air bubbles out of the engravings. And then I put it in the fridge because I know that the bubbles are going to release. And you can also probably just mix slow and not incorporate a lot of air bubbles if you don't want to put it in the fridge. And then also if you have a vacuum chamber, you can use that as well. And you know, we all know that the silicone prices are getting higher, and I think the kit they sent me was their 4-pound kit, which is around 50-ish bucks, 50 something dollars. But if you don't want to spend that much, they have a smaller kit for around 25-ish dollars. So if you don't need to use as much silicone, you don't need to spend as much money. And I would say the flexibility and the sturdiness of these are pretty good. Like, they're really tough. I'm not afraid they're gonna rip anytime soon, tear or anything like that. But I also tend to pour at least a 1/4 inch extra silicone behind any blank that I pour, just because I don't like thin backings. And just a comparison of these to the silicone that I normally use, I would say the sturdiness and the strength is pretty much the same, but these ones do come out a little bit clearer than the Let's Resin silicone. I have a thing with clear molds. Like, honestly, these ones look more visually appealing to me, but this silicone, the Let's Resin silicone, does the same job, honestly. Like, and I think, honestly, I don't know which one's cheaper. I don't remember. It's been a while since I bought silicone. But yes, I would say for me personally, if I really, really want clear molds, I'm gonna buy what I normally buy. But if I want silicone that I don't really care if I want a color or not, I'll just buy Let's Resin, because yes, it's clear, but it's kind of murky clear, but I like clear. I'm just really picky like that. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with this Let's Resin silicone at all. It's just visually my preference. But like I said, I'm probably gonna start buying their smaller kit because it's on Amazon Prime shipping, gets here in a couple days, and I can make molds pretty fast. I believe that's everything that I wanted to cover, although I feel like I'm missing something. I don't know what. But I think that's it. If I think of anything else, I'll put it either in the description or put it in a comment. And if you have any questions about mold making, you can ask them in the comments. It's been a while since I made a molding video. If you would like to buy the silicone or any of their other products, you can click the link in the description. And thank you again to Let's Resin for sending me the silicone out to try. I really like it. And thank you to everyone watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.